a bean.
Maybe that was like a little dramatic, bit weird. Anyway, hi everyone, Miranda here. Hi, where have I been? I've been in Italy. That's where I've been this last kind of month, and why I haven't had any videos going, any content, anything. I've been in Italy, as you can see, Hard Rock, Rome. I love my Hard Rock cafes. You probably saw on Twitter, I did a couple of updates when I was in the Hard Rocks and like what I was sitting under. It was really awesome. Italy was fantastic. I loved it. It was my first time overseas, and well, I have the vlogs coming soon. I vlogged the whole trip. In the next kind of couple of months, they'll possibly be coming to the channel. Yeah, it's exciting times, exciting times. It was really good seeing where I come from. We started off in Venice, and then we went to Trieste, and we went down to Florence, which I didn't really like, and saw too much David in Florence. And then from there we went to Pompeii. Pompeii was beautiful, and from Pompeii we went to Rome. That's where I've been the last month, and then as soon as I got back from Italy, it was just work, work, work. You know how I own my own business with Vat Truck Media, so I do motorsport and car photography. So I've been doing that when I've come back and when I've had shoots and everything. And from that, I've been also working my retail job, so I have not stopped working. So first off with books that I read. I went to Italy and I had Lady Midnight. I actually was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get some reading done. I had read about like one chapter, and that was the only time I got to read. I really thought, like, being on the plane and everything, that, you know, 13 hours, oh, you know, I get all this time to read, and then Mum bought all these word search books and these crossword books, and she's like, I'm gonna get time to like sit and relax and chill. But no, we were entertained. Like, the whole plane ride, I was just like, oh, you know, I'm gonna read, and then they come out with food, and of course, like, the food grabs you and you eat the food, and then that, like, you know, you don't really focus on it, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch a movie, and then the movie takes up some time, and then you sleep, and then you get there. However, when I was in Florence, because there's nothing much to do in Florence, I really didn't like it, I ended up getting Fallen by Lauren Kate, my most favorite series in the whole entire world, in Italian. I just wanted an Italian copy of this book, and it's kind of like a hardcover, soft cover. I can like speak Italian because I am Italian, but reading it or writing it for me has always been the no-go zone. I know what it means, but I kind of have to slow down. So this has really helped me in kind of reading my Italian. I was fortunate enough to receive about 40 books this month. I have a package that I got, and I also received some books from my stepmom. A lot of books, like about 40 books. It was really exciting, especially before I left for Italy. I want to add these in a haul, but I'm actually going to run you through some. Firstly, this book was by the lovely Pam Macmillan. Ooh! You know what, this is really funny because I keep getting sent like 147 things, like all these books about things, and like, you know, what's this? 147 things, my user's guide to the universe, from black holes to belly buttons. So what are the chances of you being you? Why does breaking up make your heart hurt? What's that, head hurt? Why can't horses vomit? I want to write a book about how exceptional, fascinating, and bloody strange this thing we call life is. That turned out to be exactly 147 things. Some are deep and important, others are ridiculous, and some inconsequential, but they all have their place in my life, and it wouldn't surprise me if they find a place in yours too. That's really nice. That seems really beautiful. What are some of these things? Let's have a look. Oh my god, there might be something to do with sex. Thing 11, eat more, think less. Thing 9, every other species is fine being naked, so why do we wear clothes? Good question in life. I actually really love these books. Actually, along with the other one that I received, I really might, like, in future, think about making a video when I have the time about this book and this other book that I got, and like combining them together, because I have some really good questions and I think they make a really good discussion video. Thank you so much, Macmillan. Thank you so much. Firstly, I received a lot of Jodie Picoult. So I got Mercy, I got Perfect Match, I got The Pact, right, and that's only the beginning of it. Actually, oh, there's more in that other bag. I broke a bag because there's so many books. The Dating Game, Amazing Grace. Tara Road by Mav Binchy. This is my second copy, and also With the Thorn Woods. I remember I received this book ages ago. My grandma bought it for me, but I never kind of got into it, or I never really read it, because at the time, you know, I was 14 years of age and it just didn't fascinate me. And now all these books just are kind of finding their way back into my life. Favorite author, The Copper Beech. Got The White Princess by Philippa Gregory, and I also got The 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield. tell you what all these books are about when I do my future haul. Evening Class, Homecoming. This is another Maya Binchy, Nights of Rain. And another one, Mining Ferengi. So I got Kathy Kelly, Past Secrets. I got Once in a Lifetime by Kathy Kelly. I got Kathy Kelly, Lessons in Heartbreak. I got some other Kathy Kelly codes, and I also got HRH. 19 minutes. My Sister's Keeper. I've seen this movie and I really wanted to read this book just to see how it compares because I know it's so emotional. So I think it's gonna be my tea-jerk pile. I received Vanishing Axe, Lance, So Falls, The 10th Circle, Songs of Humpback Whale. Is in your home and I would care. Fudge. That looks really late. I received Harvesting the Heart and Keeping Faith. What I really want to read into next month, in the end of October, I'm a part of Michelle's readathon called Alphathetathon. So that's like a little reading marathon. You read authors or like things with D in the title. I've been asked to be a part of that marathon. So on my TBR this month, I'm reading those 2 books from that marathon. I don't know how much I'm going to get through because I have so many jobs planned with my business that we have to film and do. Plus I have to do editing for that and then working my other jobs. So it's really hard to read, but if I am going to read, it's going to be those 2 books. I really want to get on and film in terms of videos, a review, and I've got it all typed up and everything. I just haven't filmed it on The Silent Invasion. Read that book a while ago and completely loved it, and I just really want to still make that review. And also, like I said, with this book by Jim, I really want to make a video on something like this, just a bit kooky and different. When Fallen finally comes out or decides to come out in Australia, I really want to make a video on the Fallen movie because I love my Fallen and I really want to talk about it, but the movie still isn't out yet, which sucks because the rest of the world has got it. And I really want to make as well I'll see if I can get my mum in on it, but Mum and I are obsessed with Outlander. We love it. I've read the book, I'm an Outlander girl. And I really want to make just a review, maybe season by season of Outlander, or maybe talk about the book and compare it with the first season and kind of work our way up into some kind of wrap to do with season 3. I'm not filming in front of my bookshelf for the current moment because my whole kind of back room isn't renovating. My bedroom now is going to become my office, and my study, where all my bookcases are, is going to become my bedroom. So we're doing a lot of twisting, turning things in the house. So it's really weird. It's a whole bunch of renovating and redoing, and we're thinking of either moving my books out into the lounge room with the TV and doing like a whole thing there, or just whether we kind of put them in the study / office. That whole thing's in the renovating process, and all my books now are just everywhere across my study floor, and I really need to sort them. That's why when we do renovate, when we do put the books in their new places, I really want to do like a new bookshelf tour, but also a kind of reorganization video like I did ages ago with my ex. Like something like that would be really good to do again. And hopefully I can do that by the end of this year or going into next year, as well as like a yearly wrap-up video, which I always do. I've been also asked about Read Your Bookshelfathon and when that would happen again. I'm thinking about doing a round somewhere in December. It might not be a week long, but even if it's like 5 days or something like that, towards Christmas or just after it, before the new year, I want to bring around back in around December. Of the round 10, it's just like something in my heart and I love doing it. So I want to bring that back as well. I'm really sorry for the lack of videos. I'm really sorry that I'm not into it as much as I used to be. I do apologize, but I'm not like I said to a few people, I'm no longer 16 and 17 and have the time to be able to do all this anymore. And as I've gotten older, my interests have expanded, and now I'm actually, I never used to, like you probably know on my earlier vlogs, I never used to be into cars and racing, and now I really am as well. Like it's a world that I never imagined I'd get myself into, and through that, and I still love my books, I still love my reading, and it's just sucks that it's just how life works out at the moment that I don't have time today. And I think everyone's on the same train with certain parts of their life and everything. But anyway, I really hope you all are having a fantastic time wherever you are in the world. Whatever you're reading, I really hope you're enjoying your reading, you're keeping up with it. And it's important to have something that you go to at the end of the day that's your relax and your session. For me, it's Outlander when I can watch it. And a bit of the Kylie Jenner thing, like the series at the moment. It's kind of fun to watch. Thank you for keeping tuned, and I'll see you hopefully all soon. See ya.